Hello, my friends. I am Peymon Motahede, the president and founder of Freedom Law School, which I created in 1996. And I will show you how to pay zero income taxes completely legally, all following the government's own official legal websites. Let's start from the IRS's website, irs.gov, the 1040 U.S. individual income tax return. The form is clearly a U.S. tax return. That's the key right there. I'm going to show you what U.S. means. That's a critical word. Pay attention to it. Here is the 1040 income tax form instructions at irs.gov again. And on page 8, it tells us about filing requirements, that these rules apply to all U.S. citizens, regardless of where they live, and resident aliens. Against the key term is U.S. citizens. What does U.S. mean? We'll come back to that. Let's go now to Code of Federal Regulations published by United States Treasury, the boss of the IRS. This is the determination of tax liability, tax on individuals, CFR 1.1-1, income tax on individuals, which says, Section 1 of the code imposes an income tax on the income of every individual who is a citizen or resident of the United States. Okay? Now, what is a citizen or resident of the United States? We shall see here momentarily. The term United States, folks, only applies to the District of Columbia when it comes to the Internal Revenue Code. Okay? And folks, the Internal Revenue Code, by the way, is right here. The whole book is in my hands. This is what I'm going to show you right now online. Refer to it, okay? So here we go. We're going to go to the U.S. House of Representatives website, Office of Law Revision Council at uscode.house.gov, and they have us the laws from Title 26, Internal Revenue Code, okay? Chapter 79 on definitions. When used in this title, Title 26, and we go down, they define many things. Here, they define the term United States. The term United States, when used in a geographical sense, which what we are looking for, includes only the states and the District of Columbia. And the term state shall be construed to include the District of Columbia. So you have, again, United States' District of Columbia plus the states, which are also the District of Columbia. You get the same. United States is District of Columbia. Now, you think that's incredible? Well, U.S. Supreme Court tells us we have to go by these definitions. This is Stenberg versus Carhart, a U.S. Supreme Court case of year 2000 that says this. When a statute or law includes an explicit definition, we must follow that definition, even if it varies from that term's ordinary meaning. So the ordinary meaning of 50 states does not apply to the United States here. It only means District of Columbia. And further, Supreme Court says it is axiomatic, self-evident, obvious that the statutory definition of the term excludes unstated meanings of that term. Something that's not in a definition is not there. It's excluded, right? So we have to go by these definitions, okay? That's what the Supreme Court tells us. And folks, here's another Supreme Court case. Gould versus Gould, a unanimous 1917 U.S. Supreme Court tax case, tells us that in the interpretation or understanding of statute, laws, levying taxes, imposing taxes. So, in understanding laws that impose taxes, it is the established rule not to extend their provisions, not to extend the provisions of tax laws by implication, beyond the clear import of the language used, or to enlarge there are so as to embrace matters not specifically pointed out. There's no taxing by implication. If it's not there, it's not there. And in case of any doubt, the doubt are construed most strongly against the government's power to tax and in favor of the citizen being free. Unanimous U.S. Supreme Court says that. So, folks, this 1040 form right here is not for you. This is for District of Columbia people. Yes, because United States means District of Columbia. So this tax form and its instructions is for you pay zero income tax illegally, but not being a citizen or resident of DC. By the way, in the longer video that you should click and watch in the description below, I go over this in more detail and also show you that federal government workers also must pay income tax. So, go in the description of this video below. There's a link there. Watch the longer video that I get into this in more detail to really understand this issue and start your journey to freedom, folks. If you've not been to our website, you want to go to livefreenow.org, Free of Moscow's website, and take these 7 steps to live free now of virus deception, robbery, and slavery. I just started you on step 1. Go forward from there and start living a free life now. Watch the video below or listen to it in your car and start living free now.